A warm greetings to all. Today we'll see the MATLAB introduction. That means how to open the MATLAB and how to access various blocks or how to do the various activities or tasks with the MATLAB software. Those things we'll see in today's introduction to MATLAB. So to open the MATLAB, first you need to install the MATLAB. After your installation of MATLAB, you'll get the shortcut on the desktop or at here you can find the shortcut to the MATLAB. You double click on that one, then your MATLAB will be open. So once if your MATLAB is open, then your window will appear like this. So basically here you can see the three sub windows. This is your main window, and these are the three sub windows with current folder, command window, and command history. So in the command or current folder, in the current folder means it will show this one. Here you can access whatever the folder you want to access, or if you create your MATLAB files in any one of the folder, in E folder or in C folder or in D folder or with particular name if you created, that you can access it here. For example, it here itself, if you click on that one, you can see. So instead of this one, if you go to the E folder, your E folder will appear here. So again, if you go inside and you can access your required MATLAB file. There, if you click double click on that MATLAB file, directly it will be open. Or wherever you save, those files can be accessed by using this current folder by clicking over here. Okay. And command window, here you can enter few commands to do the computational task or any task if you want to do it, that you can do it here. Any activities. So this command history means here this history shows that whatever the commands you have entered here, that it will shows as a history in this command history block. Okay. For example, so like here current folder means to open that files, MATLAB files, you can use this current folder. Command window means, let us take one simple example like a is equal to 2 means your 2 is stored into the a. Okay. Likewise, if you take another one, b is equal to 3, b is equal to 3 and enter, then your b is equal to 3 also stored, means 3 is stored in the b variable. Then if you want to do some operation like c is equal to, what are the variables you have entered, a plus b, then if you enter that the resultant or the result of a plus b is stored into the c. Here 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, right? 5 has been stored. Simply here if you enter the up arrow, whatever the earlier commands you are entered, that you will get it. So earlier I was entered on, today I have entered a is equal to b is equal to 3, then c is equal to a plus b. Those things recorded. Here with the date, here you can see in the command history with the date and time, whatever the activities we have done or whatever the commands we were entered in the command window, those things it will show. Here a is equal to b is equal to 3, c is equal to a plus b were entered on 29/12/2020. So like that. For example, again if you enter, already a is equal to b is equal to 3 only were there in the a and b. That's why c is equal to 5 only will get it. For example, a is equal to 5. Now 5 is entered into the a means earlier value of a will be replaced with the 5. Earlier value of a, that is 2, is replaced with the 5. So now if you do that, c is equal to a plus b means you will get 8. 5 plus 3, 8 will be 8. So that's what you will get it in this command window. Even here you can allow one more window also, which is useful. So like a workspace. So that workspace also you can uh, you will get workspace also here. But anyway, those things, workspace and how to send the values to the workspace, those things we'll see in further sessions. As of now, this is the basic window, and wherever you open the MATLAB means you will get these three windows. One is current folder, command window, and command history. Okay, so after this, if you see that options, various options are there. So in the MATLAB, mainly MATLAB is used either with programming or simulation. Here two activities you can do it, that is either programming or simulation. For programming we will use the new script file. New script file is used for the programming. For simulation, new model file is used. See, this is script file. Here you can write the program. This untitled is there, right? So in this untitled, here you can write whatever the commands you want to enter in the command window, that you can write it here as a program, so that in the program it is easy to edit. In the command window means, so earlier we were used the command window, right? Here command window if we use means, if I have around 100 or 150 commands means, going back and correcting that commands wherever you're getting that error is difficult task. But instead of that, if you want to go for programming, just go to the new script file. That new script file, here you will get some, in few MATLAB versions you will get file, new script file, or otherwise new script, like that it will show option. So if you open that new script, this is the thing. So here simply you can write equal to, then b is equal to 3, then c is equal to a plus, and go to the run. Then it will ask you to save. Simply here I am saving it on the desktop as an addition. Some name you can give, addition, and it will be stored with .m extension. Addition .m. .m extension means that is coding file. .mdl extension means that is simulink file. So here we are doing this programming as a programming coding file. That's why it will be saved with .m extension defaultly. Otherwise you have to defaultly, it will select that option. You have saved that. Now it will ask another pop-up window will come, like, do you want to change the folder or add to path? Simply you can click on that add to path, so that your script file will be added to that MATLAB path. Add to path, then go to the run. Here run option is right. Go to run, addition file is right. Run, and if you see the command history, again the command window will get the addition program has run, and the result is c is equal to 5, because what we have used, a is equal to b is equal to 3, c is equal to a plus b. So that's what we have used, right? So if you have many lines of programming, only very few variables are there, then it is easy to change a variable and you can run the program. Since it's better to use a .m file or script file for programming instead of using this command window. So here simply you can change that is equal again 8, and b is equal to some 20. Now you don't need to run c is equal to a plus b. Simply you go and run this program. Sorry, earlier here if you run the program, already these variables are here, right? So instead of using these variables, you can delete these variables and save that. You enter the variables in the command window and you run the program, whatever the activities, whatever the task you want to do. A c is equal to a plus b. Another one is if you want to write c is equal to a minus b and c is equal to a divided by b. So all those activities, simple tasks, or if you have any particular programming, those things you can do it simply, you can run. Now if you see, so why I am getting that addition is equal to 5 only means because earlier values only I am getting. So now a is equal to 8, is equal to 20. Now I have added that new values into that variables. Now if I run that program c is equal to a plus b, then I will get the c is equal to 28. Until it enter those new values, your addition will not be changed, right? Because a is equal c is equal to 5 only I got it. Addition is equal to c is equal to, because a and b were stored with the 2 plus 2 and 3 only. Now I have changed a is equal to 8, b is equal to 20. Now addition is equal to c is equal to 28. I got it. So likewise, you can write the different program files by using this .m extension files or script file. Okay. So this .m extension file is used for the programming. So anyway, we'll see this programming in detail in further sessions. But as of now, this is a basic programming file. How to use the program file. .m extension file means in this way you can use and you can run the program. So in a similar way, how to do the simulation. MATLAB simulation by using the Simlink. So here you can see that Simlink library. So the Simlink library is used to get that components. What are the components are there inside the Simlink library that will be used for the simulation. But where do you want to use that simulation? Files or blocks means you need to go for like new script file here, like here you need to go for even here also. If you enter new script, this will also give the new script file. Okay, but if you want to go for the simulation, you need to go for new Simlink model here. Simlink model, you click on the Simlink model. Earlier for programming, we have used the script file. Now for the simulation, we need to go for the model file. So model file extension is .mdl. Script file extension is .yum. So here I have clicked on that new model file, Simlink model. It is running. So once if it is open, then you need to go for the Simlink library to get the components or blocks. What are the blocks you want to use? That you need to get it from the Simlink library. In the Simlink library already developed blocks will be there. Some few commonly used blocks as well as the few like if you want to go for measurements or to see the waveforms or to see the values. So different type of blocks are there. So those blocks we need to identify and we have to bring it to the this model file. So this is your model file. Like this you'll get the model file. Here model file also you need to save. First let us see, just you have to go for file, save as, then obviously it will be extension either .mdl or .slx. So here dot mdl also extension. In few versions you will get the dot mdl extension. In advanced version you will get the dot slx version. Okay, dot slx. Again I'll choose the desktop. Here untitled, let it be untitled name only. Let's save. So now it has been saved with the untitled. Now here what components you want to use means what are the components available that you need to know. To know those components, just you go to the symlink library. Even in the file also you get the symlink library like this symbol, library browser, or in MATLAB main command window also you can get that symlink library. Open symlink block library like this symbol, or in the .mdl or .slx file also you can see that library browser. If you click on that library browser, you will get the components, various components, commonly used blocks. So these are the blocks what are already available. So your commonly used blocks. The symlink library will get this commonly used blocks means for the product. Earlier we have done addition by entering the variables, right? By giving the values to the variables, we got that addition. But here, simply you can use that block itself. By giving the inputs, you'll get the output. Here, product is there, but if you open that, if you use that product block, there you'll get the multiple option. Otherwise, if you want to use, see, simply select that, right click on that one, add to untitled. Add to untitled means I was given untitled as a name. That's why add to untitled. That file name is untitled. That's what it has shown. When we added that product block to the untitled, now to that untitled block, untitled model file, it will come. If you click on that one, you can find the options also. How many number of inputs you want? 2 inputs or 3 inputs, likewise. 4 inputs, likewise. So if you want 4 inputs means 4 inputs also you can get it. And you can give the 4 inputs, how to give that inputs, how to get the output, how to see that output, values, those things we'll see in detail. But as of now, in this basic model file, you can drag and drop, or simply right click and add to that untitled, or add to that whatever the saved file, to that you can add the blocks. So here first you need to know about what are the blocks available. Then it is easy to do the simulation. For example, in the commonly used blocks, you have the gain block, product block, terminator, relational operator like AND, OR, ground, saturation, scope means to see the waveform like DSO, so summation, subsystem, out, mux, demux in the digital logic design you get it, right? Mux, demux, many input, single output. Demux, single input, many output. Here also you can get one input, 10 outputs also. You can change that. Again, if you click on this, by adding to that model file, you will get the number of inputs, number of outputs, like that option will be there. So integrator, constant. In this constant, you can enter any value, even though it is showing as one. But if you click on that one by adding to that model file, you will get that option. So in the continuous block, or in the continuous heading, you will get other options like integrator, variable time delay, PID controller, and the discontinuous, few other things. Likewise, these commonly used blocks are used for few purposes. So whether it is required or not, that you need to know. So again, if you see that logic and bit operations, here few blocks are there. So mainly the sinks and source are important here. In the sinks, display block is it. In the display block, you'll get the value like this ammeter, display is there, right? There you can see the value. So to know that value number, whether it is 10 ampere or 230 volts or 200 volts, to see that value we need this display. So floating scope, the scope is nothing but this is DSO to see the waveforms. So X-ray graph, P versus V graph if you want to draw it for the solar PV panel. You can use this type of graphs where you need to draw the XY graphs. To workspace, like I've told you, when you open the main MATLAB window, to workspace, if you want to send the variables, then you can use this to workspace. How to use that we'll see in further sessions. And sources. The sources, whether you want to give the step as a source, step input. From workspace, clock, constant as a source, pulse generator, ramp, sine wave as a source, signal generator, signal builder. All these are the different blocks. So it depends on our applications, we need these blocks. Simply if I need DC means DC voltage I need. For example, in the DC network, I need voltage source, DC voltage source. For the DC voltage source, what I need? One resistor. And what I need? Just I need to enter the DC voltage value, resistor value. Then I need to know the voltage across the resistor and current flowing through the resistor. To know that, again you need to know the voltmeter, ammeter, where those things are available. So generally in electrical system or for electrical engineering, the simscape is important. Apart from these commonly used blocks, under these commonly used blocks up to here, all these are the specialized, all these are for specialization. Aerospace, black set, DSP system toolbox, fuzzy logic toolbox, HDL verifier. So all these are the different for different fields. So for electrical engineering, we will get most of the blocks in this simscape. If you enter on the simscape, again sim electronics, sim mechanics, sim hydraulics, sim driveline. But sim power system is related to the electrical system. So in sim power systems, you see electrical sources, here electrical sources, AC current source, voltage source, battery source, current controlled source, controlled voltage source, DC voltage source, three-phase programmable source. So three-phase source, all these sources are there. Likewise, if you open the control and measurement, there measurement blocks are there, pulse and signal generator, all those things. In the elements, you'll get the loads. So like series RLC load. If you click on this series RLC load, you can have the drop box whether you need RLC as a series or only R load, like this. Just right click on that one, add to untitled. Then it will go to that model file. Now if you double click on that one, see here, you need to enter all the values. Whatever the block you are added, first thing is you have to open the block and you have to enter the required specifications. Enter the required specification. That is load, RLC load. Even you have RLC branch also. Series RLC branch. It will be used for the circuit level. So series RLC branch I have added. So this is your series RLC branch. You have the drop box. Various combinations, whether you need only R load, L load, C load, or RL load, RC load, series loads. Okay. If you need only R load means only R will be highlighted. First you have to open that block, then you have to enter the required values, specifications. Then you have to okay. Now this R load is having value of 90 ohms. Even you can change this name also. Just you click it here. So whatever the name you want, you can give simply. And I would like to give Arnold means